we are at 1 o'clock. So if this is going to take as long as that item, well then...
I don't know, that's up to you.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, if it is going to take long, then I'm going to adjourn now for lunch and come back at 1:30, which is terrible for you.
No, that's fine.
Yep, so we'll just do this one and then we'll adjourn for lunch.
Get an understanding from the staff on the hearings process. How are we going to fit that in, and how can we get that in? So we don't actually hold this this process up.
Right. So yeah, I'm just being told that the annual plan hearings are already scheduled. So
June, July, then recess.
Yeah. So it may not be possible to get that. I mean, this wasn't, the staff recommendation wasn't for hearings, and this recommendation is for hearings. So it's, and between the time that it's been at the community board and here, we're not in a position to say when hearings would be held and how they would be held and who would sit on them. So I mean, we could actually defer this item to the next meeting of the council and get as much of that information in front of the council, or people may prefer the staff recommendation of no hearings. I don't know, but yep.
I think the point needs to be made that just because you hold hearings doesn't mean the whole council needs to be the hearing body. So you might actually have some community board members, some councillors, and you just have a smaller group holding the hearings. So, I can't see that this would need to wait for 3 or 4 months to have hearings. I appreciate staff have got a lot on at the moment.
Yeah, but what we have got on, which has not been the case before, is that all of us have to be at the hearings on the annual plan, that there isn't a possibility to be absent, and absence will affect the ability. It's a rule around the.
No, we've had this before, and Jamie will know because he's, we had it with local alcohol policy, and from time to time, councillors will not be at things for the whole entire duration, and the advice we've had previously is they can participate. But all I wanted to say was, I just think in terms of having the hearings...
Could we deal with this next council meeting so that we can get some proper advice as to the process that would go through around hearings?
Okay, could it go to the Earthquake Committee of the Whole to set up?
Next week?
Well, I've got the authority to set up a hearings panel, but the council need to make a decision about whether they want to.
Yeah,
if you could just bring this report next week.
The main issue is councillors' availability. So yes, it can go to the Earthquake Recovery Committee next week. All right. So we'll deal with it next week.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right, well, we will adjourn for lunch and we'll be back here at 1:35. Thank you. Do you want to do the rest of the meeting?